Alright guys, here it is, Vinegar Syndromes October 2025 package, or should I say Halloween package. Now I'm about to open it and tell you what's my favorite of this box and what is the film that I am least expecting to see. Okay, so first up I got me this surprise frisbee package. They sold this in April Fool's Day. This is basically, it's a frisbee. It's a Vinegar Syndrome frisbee that I got from this April Fool's Day. Okay, so it's a plain frisbee. Okay, that's a great thing to have. Summer isn't closing anytime soon, but this actually is related to this release. This release here, Good Girls Don't and Babe Watch, not to be confused with the X-rated films. Too bad, that was actually a very good film back in the day. I remember watching it from FilmNet and recording it. Yeah, it was a classic tape. But let's not get carried away with that Babe Watch thing. So, what is this? This is another film from the same guy who made Vice Academies. Man, somebody in Vinegar Syndrome must really love this guy. And this guy, I forget his name, but I will soon find it out. So let's take the... Yeah. So the guy I was talking about is the guy Rick Sloan, obviously, and he also made that creature feature that what I was talking about the last time I was talking about the Vice Academy films. But hey, kind of cool looking slipcover, and I have never seen this version of the Babe Watch, and these Good Girls Don't. Never actually even heard about this. Okay, this has this nice embossing in the names, and yeah, I think that this is maybe one of the better Vinegar Syndrome slips from this year. Kind of a nice color scheme and nice good looking ladies there. Okay, and this includes one Blu-ray containing 2 movies. With surprising production and dramatic values, Good Girls Don't remains an overlooked career standout. Sure. Babe Watch Forbidden Parody fits perfectly into Sloan's canon. Well, I have absolutely no doubt about that. And what's next? Alright. Argento, Sleepless, Non So Honno. Or is it some other way you pronounce that? I think I was previously mentioning that I have never seen Non So Honno, but actually I was bullshitting you, because I have seen Non So Honno, and I think this was actually pretty good. I have a review of it, not a video review, but a text review it in Videospace. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link under it. Max von Sydow is playing part in it, and actually this was one of the better Dario Argento films from his later career. It's a 4K Ultra HD, and the cover, yes, I think the cover is very good. Slipcover is very good, and have a 4K and Blu-ray inside there. And Vinegar Syndrome is thrilled to bring Sleepless to Ultra HD for the very first time, restored in 4K from its original camera negatives and accompanied by a host of both new and archival bonus features. Yes, it has a shit ton of bonus features, interviews and whatnot. 2001 year, from year 2001, okay. Mildly looking, rewatching it. As far as I recall, when I last time watched it, I was watching it from some crappy YouTube rip, because when I was doing that live show about Dario Argento's 75th birthday, there was no time to, find a decent copy of it, so I had to settle myself for that. But moving on to Ruby, yes. Ruby is something that I have on VHS. I think I have shown it to you. It's a gold-covered Videodrage release. And yeah, the funny thing about that release is that actually the age limit of that thing in Finland was banned under people's under 20 years old. So clearly that was like a marketing plot to, you know, lure everything to watch the film, that oh my god, this is such a gory film or something like that, but I have never watched it. But now this is some sort of like a Florida-based grindhouse film. It says here, in 1930s Florida, mobster Nicky Rocco is gunned down by his own gang in front of his mistress, Ruby Claire, who turns out to be carrying his child. When one by one the former mobsters start winding up dead in various bizarre and gruesome ways, a parapsychiatrist Dr. Paul Keller arrives on the scene to investigate. Okay. Alright, sounds good enough, sounds decent enough, especially when you say Ruby at long last arrives in its Ultra HD, mind you, it's an Ultra HD, world premiere courtesy of Drive-In Deviants at Vinegar Syndrome. This is one of the things I really liked, Vinegar Syndrome. They put out this kind of weirder stuff. As long as they just keep that, I will continue supporting that. Recently there has been some like adventures to other genres as well, but that's a topic for another video. Restored in 4K from its 35mm interpositive and loaded with wealth of new and archival bonus features. So that is the packaging of this thing, and the packaging, hey, I have absolutely no complaints about this. I think it's intriguing. And it's a Vinegar Syndrome 517, the serial number on this thing. Okay, finally we have Agfa. True crime triple ripper containing 3 movies: The Sadist, The Other Side of Bonnie and Clyde, and Zodiac Killer Noir. I was kind of wondering, I already have Zodiac Killer from Agfa. I think it's a great movie. I think that was the movie they made to, you know, lure out this actual life Zodiac Killer, serial killer, to lure out from his hideout or something crazy like that. But this version here, if I understood it correctly, it's a black and white version of it. The slipcover, nice enough, newly color graded in black and white and re-edited to resemble the grim horror noir. The Zodiac Killer Noir is a fresh take on the only horror movie in history that was made explicitly to catch a serial killer. Okay, what comes to these other movies, which are from year 1963, The Sadist, and 1968, The Other Side of Bonnie and Clyde? I don't know, but hey. Yeah, we have this Agfa, some sort of like a card here. Oh yes, and then 2 Blu-rays of these things. Might be even interesting. Okay. Tromeo and Juliet, another Troma movie. Yeah, I was watching that Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD Blue. That was fucking horrible. It was horrible, atrocious. I had seen that previously and I didn't like it, but I think I like it even less when I last time watched it. I have seen Tromeo and Juliet previously. I remember not liking it very much, but yeah, okay, I will now have to give Troma another chance, or Tromeo and Juliet another chance. Maybe, just maybe, I could be mistaken and actually this is a classic, but what really fucking pisses me off about these Troma movies is that the duration. It's a 4K, okay, the cover, okay, I guess it's good. 107 minutes. I think Sergeant Kabuki Man was also like about that duration. Why does it have to be, that fucking Troma movie has to be like almost 2 hours long? I don't know. Maybe this was better. I don't know. But first let's see the discs. Yeah, and it says here, Vinegar Syndrome is proud to bring this funny, gross altogether unpredictable and incredible moving love story of the ages to Ultra HD and Blu-ray exclusively restored in 4K from its original camera negatives and presented in its director's cut, along with hours of new and archival extras. Yeah, usually these Troma things, they include a shit ton of extras. Okay, so this is a kind of more special release. It includes the booklet. You gotta have the booklet, goddammit. And the booklet is whipped, clipped and double dipped. Some sort of essay about the making of Tromeo and Juliet. Have you seen Tromeo and Juliet? And tell me if you have, if you disagree with me on this thing. Because it is only my opinion. But overall, a nice looking box set, and definitely it's gotta be the best release that this film will ever release. I'm pretty sure of it. Hey, then we have Shaw Bros. The first, was this like a Shaw Bros. Collection #1? Does it say it here? It says Shaw Brothers, but it's a VSA. VSA number 058 and doesn't say anything. Shawsploitation #1. Now that's music to my ears. Okay, so if you have watched my videos previously, I have always complimented about this, not necessarily these kind of kung fu movies or wuxia films, but these weirder movies like Mighty Peking Man and Bewitched and especially Boxer's Omen. That can be very gruesome shit and weird shit, and I am hoping that this Men from the Gutter is that weird and gruesome shit. I think this was a category 3 film, if I remember correctly. It is from year 1983, so it necessarily not have been categorized as a category 3 film, because if I do believe it, I do believe that this category 3 was only instated in 88 or 89. Because the constant complaints about from the movie theaters that hey, you need to make better ratings for these movies, because yeah, these may be like very sickening films. I don't blame it, because yeah, category 3 they can be really out there. Yeah. Combining elements of gritty Eurocrime with a jolt of Michael Mann style, really. Men from the Gutter is a crime thriller bursting with powerful realistic violence. Okay. It is from the director of Ricky of Story of Ricky. Yeah. Ngai Joy Lam. Wow, this is at the top of my list. Yes, for sure. Yeah. Okay, it's a Blu-ray and it's a VSA, so of course we get this damn cool freaking poster. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but it's a part of the VSA package. Looking like this, of course. They are started to put these booklets even in VSA, so Men from the Gutter. It contains an essay. Yeah, these VSA booklets are read like this. Okay, Down and Out in West Kowloon by Walter Chaw. An essay of this film and maybe something else even. One more. The Man Who Could Cheat Death. I think this was after Curse of Frankenstein. This was the next Hammer film they did. Correct me if I have mistaken, but this is very early Hammer horror film. And hey, the packaging looks kind of different here. At least this is a very good looking package. That's for damn sure. That's what, all right. Yeah, this is this. Was it Slaughterhouse which also comes with this vertically split image, vertically split cover page. Very nice, very nice, very nice indeed. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I don't bullshit you. I love it. Vinegar Syndrome is thrilled to present Man Who Could Cheat Death fully uncut for the first time on home video. Holy shit. Was there some different versions? So the ending is including some nudity. This is from year 1959. So this is also why I do love Vinegar Syndrome. They go and get these kind of new weird versions of films, uncut for the first time. That's great. That's always great. That is in my book. That is great film restoring right there. Contains two 84-minute presentation of Man Who Could Cheat Death, the uncensored version and the nude continental versions. Both versions are presented in Dolby Vision HDR and are newly scanned from 35mm original camera negatives. Alright, and bunch of other extras. And the cover, this slip cover inside the split cover is looking fantastic. And this is also 4K. I think this was almost the first, almost all are 4K. That's great. This was a VS subscription package and it's direct VS line 514. This was also the same thing, this and this. So basically all Vinegar Syndrome line films were released on 4K. So that's a great, you know, like a development that we are heading towards to. Everything should be in 4K. Yeah. Before they were DVD and then they started to bundle also for Blu-ray and then they lose the DVD version in then and made like just plain Blu-rays, and now the same thing is happening that they're including 4K and also the Blu-ray. But this really is, you know, this is a great looking package. Yeah, I love it. But what I like the most, okay, it's gotta be either this or Men from the Gutter. Hammer or Shaw Brothers exploitation, Shawsploitation. Okay. I think I will have to select Shawsploitation Explosion, the category 3, or Hong Kong kind of grimy early 80s Shaw Brothers. So I will select this as my most wanted release or most anticipated release, and I have to, okay, this is a little bit wild card, this Rick Sloan film, but yeah, my least favorite will be Tromeo and Juliet. Hopefully they will do next year too much of these traumas. Okay, Vinegar Syndrome, if you're listening, you can do Class of Nuke and High and also Toxic Avenger first one, but no more please. I'm not a fan. I'm definitely not a biggest fan of trauma. No sir. Okay, what would you pick? What would be your favorite and your least favorite? Tell that in the comments. And now I thank you for watching and catch you in the next video. Keep watching VideoTalk.